Going on, everybody? It's Garrett here, and we are back today in Farming Simulator 15. And today, we are going to be doing some more agroforestry. And so, as you can see, the trees have grown all the way up. And so, my goal for today is to get a Krompe buffalo, and then also maybe harvest a few trees. So as you'll notice, it is kind of jittery, and that's because my computer's been acting strange lately. It's been like freezing and stuff. So, yeah, that's kind of an issue. I'm trying to figure that out currently. I'm running it in like really skimpy mode. I have literally OBS, this, and Steam open. So, I'm hoping that that it clears up here. But anyway, we're gonna sell the combine because there's no way that we're ever gonna get back to some kind of row crop like what we would need a combine for. So yep, we're just gonna sell it because we're not gonna use it again and we need the money for a Krompe buffalo. It'd be nice to get a Scorpion King just to load them onto the buffalo, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Pull it all the way in, so hopefully it'll see both of them. If not, we have the truck here. We can push the header in. Okay. Sell. Yep, it's recognizing both of them. Sell. Okay. Forestry equipment. Well, actually, what we could do is we could transport them on this, because this is way longer than the Krompe buffalo. This one's going to be way better, so we'll get the Scorpion King. Never thought I would buy this piece of equipment again, but I am because it's going to make it a whole lot easier, and it's not going to be too cheap either. Okay. Do that as well. And then we'll just use the spare truck that we've had sitting here forever to pull the log trailer. And then we've always got our chainsaw if the logs don't fit on here in one piece, which I think they will, but we'll see. Alrighty. Head back over to the farm. And then we'll come back and take Slowpoke Scorpion King back. Because, boy, that thing is slow. If you want to talk about slow equipment, that's what you can talk about, is the Scorpion King. Is slow equipment. It's just, it goes, I think, a grand total of 13 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers per hour, but we'll see. But yeah, I think this is a good choice because it's longer than the Buffalo. The trailer is, and also it's cheaper, looks cool, and it's what people who do logging or logging companies, one or the other, this is what they use more often than not, is just a truck with a log trailer. But anyway, we are getting there. You can see the forest, or what looks like a forest. That's our agroforestry field, looking really nice. It's gonna make us so much money. I'm probably gonna be able to fit them on here, but with the Scorpion King you have to cut them into a maximum of 8-meter lengths, so we might have to do more loads than we would have had to if we put them on there in one piece, but that's okay. Now we'll go to, where is Le Scorpion King? There we go. Okay. Oh, good old Scorpion King. 21 kilometers per hour. How's that? It's like this thing's slow enough I could do a time lapse if I wanted to, just me driving it back home, but I'm not gonna do that because that'd be stupid. But we're getting there. We'll get there. Go. You know what? We're gonna take a shortcut through the canyon. I think this thing can handle it. So low geared. It'll get through it. That's what this thing was made for, driving through the bush, cutting down trees. Here's the great adventure. Oh, whoa, okay. Haha, there we go. That worked. Now, we see if it'll get up. Come on. Oh, you can't. My truck can get up that. The truck can get up that. You know, the grain truck? Yeah. Yeah, that's wimpy. You're wimpy, Scorpion King. Wimpy. Okay, we'll see if we can. I'm gonna see if I can do it a smarter way. Go cross hill and then maybe it'll work a little better. See how this cab has like auto tilt on it? So if we drive on a hill like that, it makes it so the cab is always perpendicular to the ground, which is pretty cool actually. Whee! And here we are. I don't know if that saved us any time. Oh, we gotta get our boom below the telephone wire. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it saved us any time, but who knows. Oh, we barely got through in time. What great timing. There's the train. Okay, now we go to the other end of the field where we parked the truck, and we get to work and see how this is gonna do here. How well this system will work. So we'll have to turn on the chopper up at the front. Chopper, cutter, saw, something, you know. You know what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we'll just start through here. Ooh. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. Okay, now the test. Will it work or not? There we go. Oops, wrong button. First tree. Oh, really? Did I just do that? Okay. 8-meter lengths. There we go. Okay, that's a bit longer than I thought. Ah, no, 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 no. Come on. It's not twisting. It doesn't have enough torque to manhandle a tree like the chipper does. How are we gonna do this? I'm beginning to wonder. Oh, come on. Haha, there we go. Now it's Now it's kind of manhandling it. Why is this? This is taking way too long. You know what? Why don't we just drop this tree over here and start fresh? Get out. Let it go. There we go. This tree will forever be there as an eyesore because of our not of our stupidity. You guys are stupid. I'm the one who screwed that up. Anyway, we'll try this one. Oh, pressing the wrong button. There we go. Oh, now it's caught in the spines of the trailer. Okay. Come on, let's go. This way. Oops. Man, this is taking forever. Come on, get through. What am I hitting? That's what I'd like to know. What am I hitting? Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to drive around with it and get it oriented correctly. But once we do get it oriented correctly, it's gonna work like a charm. Again, hopefully. Hopefully. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Why isn't that? It's falling, literally falling out of the trailer. How do you, why isn't that? It's supposedly, that works, but see, my rotate, it, normally you can rotate that claw up there, but, oh, this is getting me frustrated. Why is, why? We, literally the truck that had 2 million logs stuck to it that aren't oriented at all correctly. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. What if we bring this out here so we don't have to deal with it getting stuck in the spines again? Actually, turn the trailer around. I'm beginning to think we should have just chipped all of these. Not sold the wood chipper. But I had an idea. It would be cool to do actual logging. And that idea turned out not to be so cool. But we'll see. We'll give it third time's a charm. Third tree. Third time's a charm. We'll see if this works. See, now my claw at the end is rotating. See, before it wouldn't do that. And I don't know why. I'm gonna manhandle this trailer. Move. There we go. Maybe that's what I'll have to do, is just move the trailer manually by the... just with the Scorpion King's claw. Okay, let's try this. Please work. Yes. Okay. Please don't fall out. Please don't fall out. Oh, we are so cutting it close. Oh, not as neat as I'd like it, but it worked. It worked. That's the main thing. So we'll just have to manhandle the trailer with the Scorpion King. Turn the claw around. Get down as close to the base as possible. Give it a cut. Okay, please work. Don't fall out. No. Why did it veer that way? Okay, now. And see, when it happens with the first log, that's when it's the most irritating, because the first log is the one that has the most value to it. Actually, what we could do, what we should have done, no, we're not going to do that now because it's way too late, but what we should have done is kept the chipper and then just come through and chip all the scraps that we screw up with. That's what we should have done. Oh man, I hate how I always think of these things after the fact. That would have been really slick. And if you always wonder why I drive this thing offset with the arm pointed out one side of the machine, it's because then I can drive with the tree coming along right beside me. So see, if I have the boom offset like that, I can drive with the tree right beside me. Okay, that is unacceptable. That's probably even worse than it falling out the side. Move, trailer, move. Trailers that don't move. Gotta love them. Okay, come on, work. Don't screw up, please. Oh, it worked. Yay. Okay. Now one more. One more for daddy. Yes. Okay, cool. It's not the best load ever, but it's gonna work, I think. But we do have an awful lot of scraps, that's for sure. that. Okay, if this doesn't work, we're lined up perfectly. If this doesn't work, hopefully. Not quite textbook, but almost, kind of. That's the thing, it has a tendency to, over time, veer to the right. Which is kind of weird. Alright, I'm gonna put one more tree in there, and then we'll take it over to the lumber company. And see how much we get for it. Then we're actually getting up there in time, so... Yeah, even if I spend all the rest of the Farming Simulator episodes in this series, even if I spend all of them on agroforestry, there is no way we're getting this field harvested. No way in the world. So, we might only get this first row harvested in all these episodes if we stay at this pace. But I'm hoping not to stay at this pace. Okay, please work. Pray. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now that I'm getting the hang of this, it's laying it on there just fine. Heck, we'll put another one on there. Why not? Okay. Oh no, I've got it on the wrong side of me. Now it's on the right side of me. There we go. Whip that tree around. Here we go. Okay, yep, okay. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh my, okay. Okay, well since we only got about 1/5 of that tree on the trailer, we'll do one more. And whether we mess this one up or not, that'll be the last one before we go to the lumber company. Okay. Now, hopefully, it won't see it. That last time it veered off to the right and went crisscross. I hate it when that happens because it doesn't make sense, and then it makes it so it doesn't work. Once we get it so there's more weight on the side that's being cut, then it just lays itself right on the bed and it works. But anyway, we'll call that good for now. And off to the lumber company we'll go. We'll drive nice and slow and hopefully not lose any, because that would be bad. Each one of these lengths, the bigger ones are worth 16,000 each. Oh, that one was hanging out by by a thread when we started, but yeah. we lose one of the bigger ones, that's 16,000, and then one of the smaller ones is like 7 to 10,000. So, yeah, don't want to lose these at all. That would be bad. So I'm keeping it about half speed. Actually, I want to plot the right course. If we take... Yeah, why not? We'll go that way. Might as well. Part of me wishes I would have harvested them when they were littler. I'd still get a ton of money. And then they would have been easier to manhandle and get them all in here. But at least most of the bigger logs are in here. But yeah, if I would have been thinking, I totally would have kept that chipper. And we could have chipped all the scraps. That would have been so much more efficient. But anyway, we'll see here. Once we get on the main road here and we're just going straight, then I'll floor it because we're not going to lose anything when we're going straight. This is such a jumbled up mess. This load looks terrible, but at least we got the majority of the tree on there. But yeah, I'm estimating if we continue making scraps at the rate we are, if I would have kept the chipper, we probably could have gotten 4 or 5 loads of chips out of there. At least. Just from scraps. Man, this field's atrocious. But we're not coming back to it, so there's no use cultivating it or whatever. There's a grain truck. Slow down. Then when you slow down that radically, it shoves all the logs to the front, and that helps keep them on as well. Because if we lose them, it's not going to be out the sides, it's going to be out the back. Because the back doesn't have pegs to hold the logs, and the sides have pegs, and the front has that little board or whatever, rack, whatever you want to call it. Here's the lumber company. We've got logs for you. Logs for you. Isn't this here? Isn't this where you're supposed to sell logs? Right? Now, if it turns out we can't sell logs anywhere, that's gonna be a big fat nerd rage coming your way. Come on, why aren't you? Well, then what are you supposed to sell there? That's a... Maybe if you detach? Where are we supposed to sell it then? I don't get this. This is a lumber company. You've got lumber here, and they don't buy logs. Why? What? This is not making sense. Not making sense at all. Maybe another American Outback glitch. Yeah, it's not selling. Why is that? Maybe it's not doing it because the trailer's in there, but I don't get that. Every other sell point I've had on any other map, even modded maps, they do it just fine when the trailer's in there. Here, there's one that's loose here. I'm gonna see if I can jerk it out. Oh, okay, so it just sold. Right? Didn't it? I thought it did. Yeah, because that ain't the log that we just put there, so... Yeah, I bet you have to get them off the trailer somehow. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. I have an idea, though. What if we get the loader and tip the trailer? That's a real redneck way to do it. And then I promise after we do this, I'll end the episode, because I know it is getting a little long, but I do want to get this mystery solved in this episode, so then next episode we can just do selling, selling, selling. Getting all the kinks worked out in this first episode of selling logs, and then the kinks will be all worked out, and it'll work hopefully flawlessly next episode. We will see, though. So now we cruise down the road in another super slow vehicle. Train coming? Nope. Nope. Perfect. Off we cruise in our big construction. No, this isn't a. This is mining. The mining loader. Big old teeth. There's one time I had to. I didn't have to. But I was helping someone replace the teeth on the front of the bucket of a skid steer, and I was holding them and handing them to the guy as he replaced them. And the one thing he told me was, "Don't drop them on your toes, because that would hurt. Because those things are solid metal, steel." I don't even know why I'm talking about that, because we're on the subject of loaders. Okay. We're going to cut across Field 5, do a shortcut here so we don't have to go all the way around, because that would take forever. What's the weed infestation going to say? 45. Oh, that's terrible. Weed infestation right here. 70% right there. Wow, okay. Good luck growing any kind of sizable crop in that. Okay. We are arriving here. If this works, this is gonna be hilarious. If we're tipping a log trailer with a mining loader, that's gonna be ridiculous if it works. Otherwise, we're just going to have a load of logs just scattered all over this lumber mill, and we're going to say, well, forget the agroforestry field, we're going to have to go to find something else to do. Then I'll be really triggered, because then I will have wasted however much money on the Scorpion King. Are you serious? This trailer won't lift? This is interesting. Because we've got more logs sitting there. But it's just not giving us any money, which is kind of weird. Maybe this place is different and it like gives us sawdust. I don't know, because this is where the sawdust was stored. I know that. Oh, redneck style. There we go. Click, click, click. They all sold. That's okie. Flipping log trailers. Okay, so that's all the money. Okay, so there is a log here. What happens if we speed up time? Logs. Do we have to literally give this place fuel? Huh? To see this, it says, okay, we've got logs. Okay, fuels. We've got 0. We don't have wood chips. That's fine. Info, fuel's empty. So do we have to, like, get a fuel truck? I don't know. We'll explore that in the next episode. But for this episode, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, because it really helps out my channel a lot. And if you really liked it, maybe think about subscribing to keep up to date with all of the awesome content coming out on my channel every single day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, I'll see you later. Goodbye.